As I record this, it's Thursday the 9th of April 2020. The UK is still in lockdown due to COVID-19, which means I don't have access to most of my musical instruments which are at my school. I do really want to keep making music and keep teaching music, and my son owns a lot of toy musical instruments, including a glockenspiel, claves, a guiro, like 5 different tambourines, sleigh bells, cabasa, some drums, drumsticks that kind of make a noise when you hit stuff with them, triangle, shakers, a stylophone, a 3 keyboard setup, banjolele. I know that last one's not really a toy instrument, but it belongs to me son who's 2, so for the purposes of this video it's a toy. And a bunch of other stuff you can make noises with. I don't have a microphone stand either, so I'm using this candle holder. I decided I would use these to record a cover of Dancing on My Own by Robyn. Let's get to work. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to record single hits on all of the percussion instruments.
Instrument.
You ready?
What sound? Music.
I'm also going to record some of the percussion loops off here and just use them as extra percussion to go with my sampler instrument. Okay, so I've now recorded everything into Logic. I've arranged it all as well. You can see I've used markers to show where each section is. It's something I really recommend doing. So you know what to put where in your track. And I'm just going to show you some of the stuff I did on this before I go ahead and play you the full thing. So the first thing I did was those single drum hits I recorded. Well, they have been put onto a sampler instrument. If I just show you this here, I'm going to go into edit mode of this EXS24. Here's all of those sounds I recorded. I'll show you the piano roll of the part I've recorded. Soloed. So we've got kick, 2 snares, triangle, bits of wood block, and there's all types of other stuff on here as well. Normally I'd have used a MIDI keyboard for this, but I've left that in my classroom as well. So I've just had to enter these manually using the pencil tool. I doubled up the kick as well to have another one that side chains to this organ. If I play you the organ just now, at a point where there's no kick. Now at another point. You can hear it. The volume is kind of dipping and sucking in and out, and that's a really cool technique to use in dance music. Let's turn it off. There's normal organ. Sidechain compressed organ. Sounds pretty cool. All of the parts I recorded with that red keyboard were a bit out of tune as well. So what I've had to do is stick a pitch shifter on them, and I turned them down around 28 cents, and that kind of corrected the intonation. I mean, it's a toy instrument, right? It's not going to have perfect intonation. The bass, this is kind of cool. For the bass sound, I used a guitar sound off that red keyboard. You can hear that's not particularly deep or bassy. So I put another pitch shifter on and dropped it 12 semitones, so dropped it 1 full octave. So it mixed to 32%, so you still get a bit of the original too, so it's kind of playing in octaves now, which I thought sounded quite nice. I was particularly pleased with the all of the harmonies here. I kind of tried to recreate Robyn's harmonies as well as I could. And I don't know, I think the multiple parts in harmony with toy instruments, it sounds hilarious, really sincere in a really insincere way. So there you go, you can hear it had a little bit of a freak out there on those notes. Kind of rescued it as well as I could. And the other thing that I thought came out pretty cool was that honker, that sort of sound. Well, I mapped that onto a sampler as well and put it across several different keys. So I could play chords with it. And it's not bad, is it? It sounds pretty cool. Alright, I did try to keep it as close to, you know, to kind of not interfere too much with the studio technology. I mean, I've obviously done a lot of looping of parts. You can see here I've cut parts and reused them and so on, because it's, especially with the electronic toy instruments, it's just very, very hard to play in time because there's latency issues and things like that. Alright, so listen, I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm going to play you the track. Hope you enjoy it. Robyn, if for whatever reason you're watching, I'm truly sorry.